Good morning, dear parents and students. Welcome to our new school year's Parents Orientation meeting. Thank you for still entrusting your children's education to Mont Michel. We especially welcome our new parents and students in Kinder and Grade 1. Welcome to our Mont Michel family. We hope that you are all well and safe and still able to enjoy family life together in this pandemic. I am Dr. Alexandra Kaluwag, Mont Michel's school principal. And with me today to assist me in this presentation are our school vice principal, Sir Reynald Lobo, and our school administrative head, teacher Monica. Please allow me to start my orientation remarks with a brief introduction of Mont Michel School. I think it's a great way to start each school year by reiterating our school's mission, and that is to provide the best education possible as a critical and solid foundation for your children to become future leaders and be the best they can be as they contribute meaningfully to making this world a much better one for all of us. Our school was established in 1967, and I am proud to say over the 55 years since, we continue to hone our learners' life skills, aiming to imbibe the Mont Michel values of integrity, compassion, empathy, and social responsibility. We are proud of our legacy of academic excellence, where Mont Michel students have an outstanding 100% pass rate in admission to big, equally reputable schools in senior high. Our graduates' records in the past 5 years show their top preferences for UST, UANP, and DLSU, and with their top choices in the academic track, specifically STEM, or Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and ABM, Accountancy and Business Management. Our Mont Michel education framework aims to deliver its leadership promise through English proficiency, academic excellence, and character formation. And we do this through our one-time tested curriculum for which we have DepEd recognition. Our methods of instruction, which we have adapted with good success into an online learning platform. And third, our measured learning standards or assessment to monitor each student's quality of learning. All these are supported by cultivating a culture of strong collaboration between the school and the home through continuous dialogues among the teachers, students, parents, and the school administration. This school year, we will continue to pursue our DepEd-approved online approach. This home-based distance learning platform ensures the safety of the students, their families, the teachers, and our staff amidst the pandemic. Just like last school year, when we implemented online learning, we will continue providing our Mont Michel students with a Microsoft Office 365 license that includes Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams for Education, OneNote, OneDrive, and more. The synchronous classes will still be hosted on Microsoft Teams, a secure environment for conducting digital classroom sessions for teachers and students to collaborate virtually. The Microsoft OneNote class notebook allows teachers to distribute content of the lessons, give assignments and quizzes, grade work, personalize learning, and communicate with students, parents, and staff. All our teachers undergo rigorous in-service training sessions to ensure that we provide innovative and high-quality teaching methods and techniques that deliver learning effectiveness in the online platform. Michel's signature approach to individualized learning through small class sizes is also a key significant contributor to our successful remote learning transformation. While nothing beats a face-to-face learning environment, our small class size of no more than 15 students per class provides an important advantage for teachers to closely monitor your child's progress. Another benefit of our small class size is the opportunity for more interaction between the students because there is sufficient time for social and class-related discussions. We have developed a well-balanced daily routine that complements each student's mental health and well-being. A typical school day would consist of synchronous sessions, which are real-time online class interactions between the teacher and the class, and the asynchronous sessions, during which the learner does independent work off-screen or on-screen for paper-based modules and quizzes, video assignments, or group projects and other school-related activities. The asynchronous period also provides opportunities for one-on-one consultations with teachers to reinforce and remediate concepts that require skill building, supervised project making, or group work assignments. Our daily asynchronous sessions are also important for the students' socialization. As students collaborate with classmates to accomplish tasks together, they are able to improve their social learning dimension skills. In terms of the specific daily class schedule, grade 1 classes begin at 9 a.m. and end at 11 every day. Kinder classes begin at 1 until 3 p.m. You will note that because of the attention span of younger children, we have compressed the online school schedule to 2 hours a day. For grades 2 to 10, typically there would be 3 to 4 subjects each day from 9 a.m. to 12, with short breaks between the subjects. After the 1-hour lunch break, we recommend 3 hours of independent study, which is the asynchronous period, during which the students do homework, group work with classmates online, or conduct consultations with their teachers and classmates. This slide shows the class schedule for grade 2. And this next slide shows a slightly fuller schedule for grade 10. Class schedules for each grade will be provided on the first day of school. Please note that by definition, the 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. asynchronous sessions means that the students are guided to work independently. Although they are met by the teachers for directions and assignments, the objective is for the learners to use this time for independent work and study. Our curriculum is well-rounded with a good balance of academic subjects, as well as good socialization opportunities for the learners. We value this balance because this opens up channels for the students to interact and move and get creative, even when they are in the confines of their homes. Our PE classes are held with champion coaches of the Philippine Taekwondo Association, Mr. Rock Samson and Mr. Igor Melia. Our art classes provide opportunities for collaborative projects for the students to work together. Here are some work done at last year's Music, Art, and Culture Week. Our music and art teacher, Teacher Beng Veneranda, is a graduate of the UST Conservatory of Music. She's also our violin teacher. And finally, allow me to introduce to you our Michel faculty team, who are our true heroes of our online transformation. Each teacher is a grade level class advisor. but the teachers also rotate across grade levels to teach specific subjects. Please allow me to express my deepest admiration and gratitude to this very talented team of agile, dedicated teachers of Mont Michel. Truly the lifeblood of our school. Thank you, teachers. Moving on, here now is our full school year calendar. Today, the 16th of August, we are having our parents' orientation, after which, starting tomorrow, August 17, students are already officially required to attend the entire first week for students' orientation and other year start activities, which I will talk about in the next slide. Formal academic classes begin next week, August 26. We have 3 trimesters in the year. After each one, we hold a PTC via one-on-one scheduled consultations between the teacher and the parent to review the student's performance and any remedial actions required. But of course, that shouldn't prevent you, parents, from consulting our teachers for any urgent school concerns about your child. Important academic exams happen in November, February, and finals in April. We have 2 main holidays, Christmas, which is between December 20 to January 4, and Holy Week. Classes end on April 29, 2022. Moving up rights for kinder, grade 6 and grade 10 is tentatively scheduled for May 20. We also have extracurricular activities which are linked with collaborative activities, albeit online. These are the Leadership Week in September, Environmental Awareness Week on the 3rd week of September, Music, Art, and Culture Week in October, among others. We'll be having more exciting activities and contests as the school year progresses. You will be informed of these developments through our Microsoft Teams communication channel. Moreover, our school calendar will be posted in the students' Microsoft digital classrooms so parents can access this, as all announcements and circulars can be found in the children's Microsoft Teams notebooks. As I move now to end my orientation presentation, please allow me a few reminders for what to expect on the first week of school. Weeks 1 and 2, we will be doing online training for the classes to review the school rules, the student's handbook, and other online procedures. Beginning tomorrow, our teachers will be meeting the students for their orientation and class onboarding. We will not have a uniform schedule for this, parents, so please wait for announcements from your children's teachers. Communication between the teachers and parents will be important this week because when academic classes officially begin on August 26, we expect the children to be ready for their regular schedules and do their schoolwork independently. Within September, we will also be opening up opportunities for the students to choose specific extracurricular and co-curricular activities, including inter-school collaborations, ICT reinforced projects, and other activities that will provide avenues for the students to engage in healthy academic competitions and leadership development. At this point, I would like to proudly inform our parents that our school has been granted the Private Education Assistance Committee, or PAYAC certification, which is a DepEd-endorsed financial grant for deserving students who are entering grade 7. Moreover, being granted the certification means that Mont Michel does not only offer the minimum standards of quality set by the Department of Education, but goes beyond its minimum requirements. This is proof that the school is true to its commitment to offer only the best quality education to our Montmichel children. The said subsidy is a government-funded grant, not a Montmichel subsidy. We shall help you, grade 7 parents, in applying to PAYAC for this grant. We'll provide more information and assistance to our interested grade 7 students on a separate forum. But we are happy about this development because when a student's application gets approved by PAYAC, then the grade 7 student gets a continuing subsidy throughout his or her high school education. That is until the student graduates. So I'm sure grade 7 parents, this will be a very welcome ayuda of sorts, assuming your application with PAYAC is granted. As I wind up this orientation meeting, I would like to end with a couple more slides on reminders to parents on how to set their child up for success for this new school year of online learning. It is important to help your children get back to their school routines. Please respect the class schedule. Ensure that your children eat on time and are dressed for school and seated at their study desk 10 minutes before start of class. There are scheduled lunch breaks for grades 2 to 10 from 12 to 1 p.m. And we request parents to please ensure their children's lunch is ready and available during this time so the asynchronous period can start promptly at 1. Like last year, we expect the students to be dressed and well-groomed, like they are going to be in class, just like they are going to school. Every day, students must wear a decent, simple white colored shirt with sleeves, no sandals, no sleeveless tops, and no undershirts. This year, as part of the school uniform, we ask that the students wear the Montmichel school pin on their collar. We will distribute these pins in a few weeks when orders have been completed. Secondly, we want the children to respect the class schedule. They must follow strictly the time classes start. We do not advise eating during the synchronous classes, so please make sure the children have had their breakfast before 9 a.m. We have their merienda or snacks for their midday break. So all they have to do is be ready in their setup desks. Please do familiarize yourself with the student handbook, which will contain all the school rules and regulations. The handbook will be shared with the students with an online copy this week. Last but not the least, it matters a lot that you provide a permanent and designated quiet area to create the right and conducive learning atmosphere for your child. On equipment and technical requirements, you would need at least a 20 Mbps internet bandwidth at home, hopefully dedicated to the child's morning synchronous classes to minimize disturbance from other heavy internet uses at home. As mentioned earlier, we will provide each Montmichel student the licensed software of Office 365 and MS Education. The license is made to the student's name for which he or she has a dedicated personal montmichelschool.com email address. Of course, a laptop is needed or a desktop computer with a built-in web camera. The camera is required for the virtual classroom, for the teacher to see the child and for the child to see his teacher and all of his classmates. During the synchronous classes, the children will be required to keep the webcam on 100% of the time. No one will be permitted to turn off their cameras. A headset is recommended to block out distracting sounds from the home, the noises from the kitchen, or from the pets. The headset helps the child stay focused. Microphones will be asked to be placed on mute, except when the teacher gives specific permission to unmute the microphones. All will need their basic school supplies and writing materials like pens, pencils, notebooks, paper for easy note-taking during class discussions. Every 2 weeks, we will be providing student modules composed of subject worksheets that the learner needs to complete and submit by a given deadline. There will be no makeup for any missed or unsubmitted modules. We are still of the belief that the paper pencil modules are more beneficial than electronic modules. We believe that when students read, write, and submit their modules regularly, their learning can be monitored more closely. As a parent, you'll be able to see what the lessons are for each subject of each week by reviewing your child's completion of these worksheets. We have been asked if parents can be the ones to print the modules at home instead of picking up the school-provided printed modules. Of course, you may print the modules yourself at home. However, please note that the modules, like school workbooks, are already part of the book list materials that is allocated for your child. So there will be no saving on your part except for the transportation to pick up and deliver. The price for the modules is fixed because you pay not only for the printing, but also for all the school's effort behind the planning, structural learning design accorded in the preparation of the module, which is updated for every class each year. Before I go, I would like to emphasize the importance of reading. I believe we all share the experience at home of allowing our children to be quiet and busy with their own games and gadgets. Why? Probably because this has been also quite convenient for us. What we might not be aware of is our children's getting used to passive competition or language that might be emotionally charged rather than vocabulary that is precise or logical. We need the discipline of stretching their imagination and attention through reading if we want our children to think critically and make intelligent decisions for themselves. One of our successes last year, our first year of online school, was that 100% of our kinder class could read sentences and solve math problems. We've paid attention to basic academic foundation and life skills in all levels, paying special attention to social interaction. Montmichel is proud that our teachers are facilitators of our children's friendships. It is our goal to continue creating a warm space online and motivate our children to want to learn. And as I now end this orientation program, I again seek your continued partnership in helping our students successfully complete a new school year. We ask for your support on these specific 3 things. 1, punctuality. Ideally, your child should be in front of their laptops 10 minutes before start of class, so they can log in and be ready to be welcomed by the teacher in the synchronous virtual classroom at exactly 9 a.m. Yes, we know it is tempting to watch over your children's progress as he or she goes through class online, but we appeal to you for your child's sake. Help your child learn to work independently. Allow them the freedom and opportunity to be by themselves with their teacher and freely interacting with their classmates away from you, dear parents and guardians. And therefore, independence from you parents is important to the child's learning. When parents and guardians are not hovering around, the child is freer, more comfortable, and honest to explore, question, admit when things aren't so clear, or consult with teachers without the parents judging them. And so we appeal to you, parents and guardians, please let go. You don't need to attend the classes of your kids. Which leads me to my last point here. Do get involved in monitoring your child's learning progress through their performance in student modules. Our experience last year also showed that when the teachers have concerns about your child's performance, they communicate immediately with parents through text or Viber. Like if a student suddenly loses internet connection or needs help with the school material, or if there is any unusual occurrence like mood swings, tantrums, we will reach out to you immediately and directly. Our teachers are also on call for any scheduled Saturday one-on-one consultations if needed. So please take advantage of that. Finally, I would like to emphasize that education is a collaboration between the home and the school. And if we claim success of our last year's online schooling, it is because you parents fully supported our efforts to make your children the best they can be. And with that, please allow me to thank all of you for your patience in allowing me to walk you through this orientation program. I hope I leave you as excited as my teachers and my administrative staff in welcoming your children to another exciting year back at Mont Michel School. At Mont Michel, we aim to create a meaningful and memorable experience for our learners to be their best, nurturing their dreams for a better future for themselves and for the world. Thank you, and please stay safe and well.